Hey, what's going on, everybody? Claster OG here, and today we're going to be going over our Stamsort build for Stonethorn. Just before I get into it, I want to let you guys know that I do stream on Twitch. I will post the link down in the description below if you want to hit me up with a follow. I'd appreciate it a lot. Anyway, let's get off right into the build. We are running, this is a 5 medium, 2 heavy build. We're running Numen Acolyte. Even though it got nerfed, it's still a great set to use. So we have New Moon Acolyte 5-piece on body, and then we have Sword Singer 2 jewelry pieces, shoulder, and then the maul. I decided to go with sharpened on the maul. Dispatch means how it got buffed, as well as the weapon damage doesn't actually scale with the 5-piece of the set. So I would say sharpened's your best in slot for damage. And then I do have a 1-piece Stonekeeper's Mask. This is totally preference, whatever you want to do here. I just like the all-around 1k stats for everything with a triglyph on it. Excuse me, but you can totally throw in whatever you want. If you want extra armor, go with Pirate Skeleton. Really just anything you want to swap that out with. So we are running 3 triglyph on the helm, chest, and legs. And then 3 health glyphs on these medium pieces, and then a stamina glyph, all swift. I mainly went with swift dispatch because there's a lot of thirsty people. Man, I don't know what it is about it, but like every patch there's more thirsties coming out to chase you. So I personally like the swift to evade my enemies. It also actually really helps to mitigate damage. Like if you're going up against like a Templar with jabs, if you're actually able, even though they snare you, you still have like enough movement speed to like kind of kite around their jabs in like a circle. So in some ways it actually is mitigation against your opponent. I'm sure there's some people that debate that, but I've been playing PvP for 6 years, so that's what I've just found personally to help me out, is to have a bunch of movement speed. But it's mainly to kite zerglings, to be honest. This is more of a pug killer. This is in no way a dueling build at all. So anyway, 3 swift, and then we have the master bow and back bar defending. You can go infused. It's a great trait. I just personally like the extra resist on back bar. And we went with the berserker glyph. Pretty self-explanatory. It's probably the best glyph to have. You need at least 1 berserking glyph for sure on any build you do. It's just too much weapon and spell damage to give up. Let's see what else we got. Obviously Torcatonal Constancy. This is mainly going to be your key factor in sustain. This thing is just killer, man. It's so great on Mag Sorc and Stam Sorc. It's just phenomenal to have. Let's see, our food is Bewitched Sugar Skulls. I've tried all the different foods, and I found that Bewitched was the best one to have. So let's see, these are our unbuffed stats. 3871 weapon damage, about 13k physical and spell resist. Pretty low recovery all around the board except for our health recovery. That's higher than normal because of the Bewitched Sugar Skulls. About 30k stam, about 28k health, and about 17k mag. Let's see, we'll take a look at our buff stats. So on the back bar, we have 21.5 physical and spell resist. On our front bar, we have 18.1. Pretty big difference there. Let's see, our weapon damage is 4516. Keep in mind that we are using a maul sharpened. So if you're using Nirnhoned, it would probably be around maybe 5k, maybe just under 5k, somewhere around there. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, crit. Crit is 43, almost 44%. I actually tried throwing on a slime crawl to see if I could hit 50%. Since I didn't hit the 50% mark, I just decided to go back to the Stonekeeper's Mask. Like I said though, you can throw in anything you want there. Let's go over skills. So I am well aware that Crystal Weapon is definitely a thing. It works a lot like the Psijic ability. But I personally think this build has enough damage. All you really need is D-Swing, and this will be able to kill most of your targets. So we'll just go ahead and go through all all the skills here. So we're using Executioner, D-Swing, Camo Hunter, Streak, Rally, and Onslaught. Let's see, I mainly went with Camouflage Hunter for the extra crit, as well as you get Minor Berserk whenever you hit an enemy's flank, and that works really well with Hurricane. Streak, you can go with Ball Lightning if you feel like you need that snare removal, but you have so much movement speed on this build. I would rather have the ability to CC my targets, because a lot of the times I'll have a whole damn Zerg chasing me, and I'll go around the corner, and then I'll actually double back to that corner and then streak through all of them to get a CC and then go off the other way. It gives you a little bit of breathing room. So totally preference what you want to do there. Rally is, you can swap this skill out if you want to. I personally find it useful for your survivability because you're not very tanky. I would say this class functions sort of like a Stamina Nightblade. Like, you should think, you should have the Stamina Nightblade mentality whenever you're playing this, and not like one of those tanking ones. I mean, the ones that like Faso. If you guys know who Faso is, he's also a streamer. Definitely check him out. Great player. Anyway, play it more like a stealthy Nightblade kind of play style. That's your best bet with playing this build. Try to be evasive. Let's see. This build just packs a shit ton of damage. Anyway, let's go over our back bar. We have Crit Surge, Poison Injection to proc our Master Bow, Hurricane, Resolving Vigor, Dark Deal, and Temporal Guard. So on our back bar, we have not only the extra resist, but also the minor protection from Temporal Guard. Let's see, that pretty much goes over all our skills. Let's go into our CP. CP, we have 56 Warlord, reduce the cost of break free by 20%. And then 56 Arcanist, 64 Mooncalf. I decided to go with Arcanist because I use a lot of Magicka in my builds, in my stam Sorc. Like you can streak like 3 times and be pretty much perfectly okay, as long as your stamina is close to like the 50% mark, because your mag will just like shoot back up. It's crazy. Anyway, I have 120 in this to get the Windrunning passive. Increases your movement speed and mounted speed by 2%. Also increases your health and Magicka recovery by 10% while sprinting. Actually comes in handy quite a bit, that extra 10%. 56 Tumbling, 38 Shadow Ward, 30 Blessed, 72 Master at Arms, then 56 all around here, Mighty, Piercing, and Precise Strikes, 56 Ironclad, 38 Resistant, 34 Thick-Skinned, 52 Elemental Defender, 53 Hardy, and 37 Quick Recovery. We are using the Warrior Mundus, and I'm going to say that pretty much completes the build. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope this build helps you out and you have fun with it. Hopefully I'll see you in my Twitch stream. That'd be great. Anyway, take care, everybody. Peace.